Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, the adventures of Cletus's cohort and Cletus Joe Cooper himself. I decided to spend the night at the Magiclysm cabin. It was getting late, and now Cletus is hungry and thirsty, and kind of stranded way out here, a long ways away from his home. There's the cohort, and we've driven down here and crossed the little stream there and done some more exploring of the area. I think the most intriguing thing we found, the most promising, is going to be those two horses that we found over here. So that may be the focus of our episode today, is getting those horses home and processed. As far as, let's look at where we are exactly here. We are at this Magiclysm cabin. The end of the road, apparently there's a trailhead. A police roadblock back the other way. A rural church I don't think we explored. The elf workshop that we checked out. Big magic meadow that was full of all kinds of problematic things. Right next to a mass grave site. I recall all of that. Elemental altar we didn't look at. I don't know. We may go into the forest to look at this wizard shack, although it seems ill-advised to go that deep into the forest. And this is a Magiclysm forest tile, apparently. Might be worth investigating, but it's a little bit close to outcropping, which could be any number of things. We may have a look at that. Outside of this cabin, if I remember correctly, semi-rough. Yes, that's right. Okay. Discobulus. Yes. Biannual magazine on the art of discus throwing. That's correct. Anyway, outside of this cabin, we have a clay golem out walking around, so this is not a very safe place to be. There's a mana potion here, so let's grab that. I expected light to be streaming through the windows by now, but it's only almost 4 a.m., so I'm just going to move around in the dark for a bit. The Skeet Shooter's Logbook can bring your shotguns to 1. Now, you already know how to craft the recipes contained inside, so there's no reason to grab that, I think. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Technomancy. We better grab that. And the sewing book. Another stave of magic missile, which won't fit in our backpack, apparently. We'll have to haul it out of here. It's been about 2 weeks since I played Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, I think. And I'm a little rusty, so bear with me. Beer, mineral water, pudding, and yogurt. I guess we'll take all of those things. Now, egg carton, gallon jug. Don't think we need that stuff. Some items were not picked up. Okay. We appear to be carrying a lot of things in our inventory. I think I need to make a drop. Yeah, we're carrying a lot of books and stuff. Alright. Seeds, too, apparently, for some reason. And a lot of, additional clothing. I don't remember very well where I was, to be honest. That's okay. That'll lend itself to the Gonzo style. Go. Essentially trying to get through this without getting smushed by a clay golem out of the blue. The cudgel we don't need to carry because if we want to use a bash weapon, I think we can use this stave here. The tear gas sprayer is for ferals. I want to examine this mana potion. I haven't seen one before. So it says mana potion cold. You can't buy these, so you need to save them until the last boss. Actually, you don't even use them there. We'll eat and drink this stuff instead of dropping it off. You've heard footsteps. Let's ignore for now. Okay, so we know where the clay golem is now, I think. Probably right on the other side of our pickup truck. Alright, I want to try to cast Wind Running, I think. Something about how this spell works just clicked. You gained a level. You are bolstered and pushed along by the power of the wind. Now, our speed still shows 100, so how does this work? Wind running. You are bolstered and pushed along by the power of the wind. It doesn't really tell us what our speed change was or anything like that, does it? I'm going to turn on our flashlight, I think. Yep, there he is. Clay golem. A large humanoid golem made from clay. Its proportions are off, and it seems fragile. Fragile, you say. Alright, let's get a speed comparison here. Does it tell me? It is slower than you. Walk. Let's walk away, see what he does. Checking my map. Yeah, we should be fine to lead him away in this direction. I don't know how... here we go. Speed 112. And the wind at your back, it dies down. So my question is, what's our relative speed now? It says he's still slower than we are. If I lead him far enough away that we can just double back, that would be nice. Okay, now I'm going to try turning the flashlight off. Picking up a run and doubling back. Let's see how this works. I should have left myself a door open. Okay, I think we're okay here. Scroll of Vegetative Grasp. Causes roots and vines to burst forth from the ground and grab your foes, slowing them down and doing small amounts of damage as they dig in. It's bound to be helpful. There's a towel here, but no bandages. Alright, I think I've seen everything in this cabin that I want to see. The stave, to get it outside, we'll have to drag it. Or we can wear the M16 and then wield the stave. There we go. That'll work fine. Alright, I say we get out of here now. Before it gets too real, what do we have here? Piles of straw. It can be used to craft a straw bed. It takes a lot of straw beds, though. Now, we may need piles of straw to tame those horses, so let's grab some of these. Okay. Since they can be used to craft fodder, let's look at the fodder recipe. You need 12 piles of straw for that, just for your reference. Uh-oh, I'm seeing the footsteps of the golem. Let's go into a run. You can't drive. Okay, because I'm wielding the wand of stave of magic missile. Alright. Here we go. Let's turn on the headlights. Ah, what's this? An insect sample here. It looks like the clay golem got into it with someone. Alright, nice. I'm going to return to the farm and see if we can get some ropes together, tie the horses up in the back. I'm going to take a quick cut and I'll be right back. Alright, I made it to the farm in the morning. And I noticed there were some hay bales back here. There's also 3 newspapers. I like to read newspapers. Ah, look. Cattle fodder bundle. Yes, yes, I need to grab that. Very good, very good. Anyway, I was seeing newspapers somewhere. Here we go. The editor says... Wait a minute. Okay, very good. The editor says, destroy the dead. Recognizable dead left lying in the street may be dangerous. If you kill a hostile, smash or butcher with a knife until unrecognizable. These aren't rioters. They're undead. The government has been lying to us all along. This will be our last issue. Oh, that's sad. This article reads, Your Bug Out Bag. In this issue, we focus on tips and tricks to packing your bug out bag. Whether you're near an urban center or in a small town, if you don't already have an emergency kit, you need one while supplies are still available. Don't be the one person caught without a lighter when you need a fire. And this article, a little bit longer article, reads, A bridge too far. In a statement Monday, the Department of Defense detailed its plans to deploy strategic minefields on key bridge crossings in order to quarantine high hostility regions of rioting. Military personnel will be on site to assist any refugees fleeing the blackout zones. We urge citizens to comply with all military directives and avoid quarantined areas whenever possible until order can be restored. I love the quip in the headline there. It's about minefields on bridges, and the headline is A Bridge Too Far. That's clever. So the reason I was interested in these hay bales here, I think I can, I don't know if I use this menu. I think I use the construction menu here to deconstruct simple furniture like that, and I'll get a long cordage rope. Very handy thing to have. So how long does that take? Just a couple of seconds to untie the rope. So a long cordage rope is going to be a fine substitute for a regular length of rope. And not only that, we got a lot of piles of straw out of that. So let's see if I can craft fodder now. Yeah, I can. Now, here's my question about fodder. I've never made this before. It says, what cattle eat? Mainly made of grass, silage, or legumes. It's perfect for ruminants. Nutrition will vary. It's got between 8 and 750 calories. Really, can I eat this? It's got a vitamin and mineral content, so maybe. The action that you can take with that is to feed an animal. And I'm looking for a spoilage here. I'm not seeing a spoilage. But that's probably good. It's 12 piles of straw, and I have 163 here, so I could do at least 12 cattle fodder right now. How long does this take to craft? And it's like 1 second. So we're just basically doing a conversion here. Now, a cattle fodder bundle will require straw. That's it? No ropes or anything? A pile of cattle fodder, about enough to feed a goat or a sheep for a day. Really? There's also the large bundle, which requires, I don't know, a whole lot of stuff. A big heap, enough to feed a cow for a day, up to 56,000 calories. Oh, wow. Now, if I could put that in my, if I could put that in my whatchamacallit back at the base, would be interesting. Let's do the fodders, I guess. We could do 1 cattle fodder bundle. Let's do 1 of these. Okay. And now let's do the other thing too. Because I don't know which is which. So what's that? 5, 6, about 6 of these. Let's do a batch. Yeah. Okay. So that leaves 6 cattle fodder at my feet. Oh, it's nice and bagged up and everything. And that leaves the cordage ropes here. Let's grab those. Great. Can I pick this up? I can. Alright, there's enough hay here to do a lot of that. Let's go have a look at these silos. I don't think we went up the silos. Okay. Is there any reason to go in? What do we have here? So there's piles of straw inside the silo. Oh, an acidic zombear. Hello. Has he spotted us? He hasn't spotted us yet, so that's good. Check out this tractor. This one is a diesel tractor. I forget what my vehicle uses. I think my vehicle uses gasoline, actually. I don't recall. I should go check it out. So anyway, there's 27 liters of diesel here. It's a Reaper tractor. Let's remember this vehicle's location, if nothing else. The zombear appears to be moving in our general direction. No, it's going after one of these ruby-throating hummingbirds, I believe. Uh-huh. I'm looking at him on my mini-map down here. He's right on the corner of the field. This is not where I want the acidic zombear to be. That's inconvenient. I had wanted to... Dang it. I wanted to go up here and grab some of the things out of the barn. See if we can go around him. We have the advantage right now of it being 6 o'clock in the morning. I have that early morning or late at night, or that early morning or early evening advantage in my the range of my eyesight. It's my favorite time to be up and about in Cataclysm. Okay, we have a yoke and a harness in here. This may come in handy with regards to those horses. What is that? Horse tack. A saddle, bridle, and associated tack that can be placed on a tamed animal that is capable of being ridden. Yes. Let's grab that. We have salt licks in here. Don't lick it. It's gross. Heavy cube-shaped block of salt for livestock. A bucket, I presume? Large plastic bucket. So we have 2 dressage whips, a long, thin, and flexible rod that tapers to a point originally used to stimulate a horse and give them orders. It says originally used. What's it used for now? Made with epoxy and synthetic fiber. This item can be used to make long-reach attacks. It has 1 cut and 77 base moves per attack. A jockey's skull cap. A helmet designed to protect from falls and kicks involving horses. And a riding helmet designed to protect from falls and kicks involving horses. Well, one of these helmets might be good to have. Let's do a quick comparison here. Let's compare the riding helmet with the skull cap here. Covers the crown and the forehead. 7 encumbrance, 8 warmth, 0 breathability. These are identical, apparently. Yeah, apparently identical. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's absolutely no difference between these. Now, we are wearing a orange hard hat. Let's do a comparison on that. Orange hard hat with the riding helmet. The hard hat has 2% more coverage, less encumbrance, less warmth, but also less protection. It has a pocket for a nape protector and mandible guard, and also a counterweight pouch. It has a flashlight pouch, I didn't realize. Whereas these riding helmets don't. Huh. Now, I'd be tempted to grab these for my NPC friends anyway. Some items were not picked up. Yeah, I've reached my limit. Rein and tackle. Wow, there's a lot that goes into this horse stuff, isn't there? What's that? The yoke and harness, right. So we need to get more things out of this barn, I guess. The Baker's Companion. This seems to me to be a good potential place to find a Xedra book. I think on my best luck is going to be to find one of those. Large cattle fodder bundle. Can I get those? No, I've reached my limit. Okay, this is the upstairs of the barn. Mostly bales of hay. As you would expect. Uh-oh. I heard some footsteps over here. I'm trying to carefully make my way back to the vehicle without getting the zombies' attention. Which, as you can see, he was attracted to us in the barn, and he's up against that wall right there. Let's make a drop-off. Riding helmets, piles of straw, cordage ropes, miscellaneous books, and the cattle fodder. Ah, we're wielding the cattle fodder bundle. I wondered where that went. So if I want to get back over here and grab that horse tack and stuff, I wonder if I could drive around the other side, maybe. That would be nice. We'll have to try that. I do want to see if I can lead one of these horses into the back of the vehicle, however. Oh, there's 3 horses. Aha. Alright. Alright, so I need at least, let's start with 1 or 2 cattle fodder bundles and 2 cordage ropes. I should be able to apply the bundle to feed an animal. The horse seems to like you. It lets you pat its head and seems friendly. Okay, great. The next thing I'm curious about is, can I apply my rope? Yes. It says use a holster. Alright, let's try examining the horse. Here we go. Attach a bag. Attach a leash. Milk the horse. What? Tack up the horse. Now, I need a survival 4 to ride without a saddle. But we did find a saddle, so... Okay, let's attach a leash using the long cordage rope. Okay, very good. Did I remember to close the door behind me? I hope so. Ah, here we go. Lead the horse by a leash. You take hold of the horse's leash to make it follow you. Okay. The only question I have is, can it ride in the back? And I think it should be able to. Okay, it can follow me into the vehicle. Now, we can stop leading the horse. Or remove the leash. These are not the things I want to do. Am I wielding the rope? So what I had in mind was that I want to tie the horse up right here. Alright, let's say stop leading the horse. And now... tie. Here we go. Tie the horse. You tie your horse. Okay, great. Let's see if he will stay there then. Oh my god, we've done it. I think this is a very interesting development in the Legend of Cletus' cohort right here. I'm very pleased. However, I only grabbed 2 long cordage ropes, so we're going to have to make a return trip for the other cordage rope. Alright, I have more cattle fodder here. Alright, the horse seems to like you. Very good. Can examine him. Attach a leash to him using the long cordage rope. Examine him again to lead him. By the way... Okay, I wanted to get, like, never mind. I was hoping to, like, get a direct look at his character sheet or something. He doesn't seem to have one, so... This is not GURPS. Alright. I can get 3 horses in here. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm almost certain that should be no problem. Alright, let's examine the horse. We stop bleeding him, and then we tie him right here. However, okay, great. Yeah, I was able to walk right past him. This is fantastic. Alright, one problem. Cordage rope. Wait a minute. No, I do. I had 4 cordage rope, didn't I? I only grabbed 2. Let's grab another cordage rope out of here. There we go. Oh! No! It says you kick the horse. My melee increased. No. Quickly, before he goes evil, hostile. That was dumb. I couldn't tell if I was up against him or not. Wait a minute, did I not bring more? Okay, hold on a second. He didn't go hostile, though. So, it's okay. Let's run away from the horse. Sorry about that, buddy. Let me go get you some food. Oh, exercise caution. These daggum turn-based games sometimes, you know. How about a message, folks, that says, really kick the horse? That would be nice. Oh, here we go. We just need one more cattle fodder. We should try driving with the horses in the vehicle also. Oh yeah. No problem. No problem. Alright, let's try not to kick the horse again. Okay. Oh! There's my word. That is not undurfed. That is an underfed horse. Oh, we haven't read the description. A hooved grazing mammal with a mane of hair, a sweeping tail, and powerful-looking muscles. A stalwart companion to humans for longer than recorded history. With some effort, you should be able to get this one to trust you enough to ride it. Right. Well, hopefully, well, you know, just kicking it may not have affected our relationship, so... Let's do feed using cattle fodder in that direction. The horse seems to like you. Very good. Examine him. Attach a leash using the long cordage rope. Examine him again, and lead the horse by the leash. And I guess we'll tie him right here. So we'll stop leading the horse and tie him up. Excellent. Now, my intention with these horses is not to ride them. It was actually to slay one of them and butcher it up, which we may still do. I might keep the other 2 around and see if we can breed them or not, or just keep them around in general. I think one thing I'm going to want to do is probably make as much fodder as possible and go and grab the horse tack out of that other building where the zombear is. And poke around the farm a little bit more. See, we've got some hazelnuts that we could be picking, and some hickories and stuff like that. And, oh yes, I forgot about the primitive tractor. She uses coal for fuel. I'm so intrigued by that. And one of you left me a comment saying that we could actually disassemble that and get a coal-fired generator going, which would be brilliant. I'm going to take a pause right here as I finish piddling around the farm and getting a few things. And I'll be right back. Alright, folks, this is probably ill-advised, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Excuse me, please, I'm sorry. I'm just too curious. So, we've got our horses loaded up. I was able to get the horse tack and everything. Let's stop driving right here. Here's where I am on the map. I got back into that building. I grabbed the saddle and the reins and all that stuff in case we want to build a horse-drawn carriage or something down the road. I noticed that right over here there's some swamp, which is disconcerting. This is a grove. And examine what kind of a grove that is. I want to check out this wizard shack. I'm just too dang curious what I might find in there. Let's put the... I don't know which one's the best weapon to have. I really don't. This Magiclysm mod really throws me off my game, but I have had a good time exploring some of the content, that's for sure. But anyway, it's a really bad idea to go into this forest, I think. God only knows what can be in there. I don't even know what to expect in the wizard's shack, but let's see what happens. Our focus is not too bad. So theoretically we can cast wind running if we need to. I'm just gonna very slowly, carefully kind of wander into this forest here. I know there's an auto travel thing that I've never tried. I'd be almost kind of curious about it. There could be... Oh my god, there could be undead panthers in here. There could be undead owl bears or regular owl bears or... God only knows. There could be spiders, underground spiders. I'm seeing a lot of disturbed ground here. Don't like that very well. And then, of course, we've got the low visibility of the forest itself to contend with, which is not a happy thing. It can work in our favor, obviously. If we take off running, maybe throw a little wind running on it. And run for our little lives, our pathetic little lives. There's just no good way to make your way through something like this. But, you know, let's investigate. Alright, we've made it about halfway without incident. You know, there's enough forest here to feed us for the rest of the winter, probably. I'm still tempted to move our faction base down here. But I don't know how it works with nutrition and stuff. Not to mention we've got all those raw materials down there. Or you know, at our existing base, the whole palette of building materials and stuff. I really hate to think about trying to move all that stuff. Well, would you look at that? The origin of this wizard shack apparently is from miscellaneous Magiclysm expansions. There's someone in this cabin wearing a wizard's robe by the name of Spathy Pakulukht. Kulikt? Kulikt? Maybe? He has a very wizardly name, and he's not hostile. So this could be interesting. I admit I had expected a hostile wizard. Okay, one more square. Have we seen the shack yet? We got a glance at it, I think, is what happened. Let me make sure that I, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and here's the cabin. Double checking his, hostility. Okay. Here's hoping we don't get hit by a fireball. What on earth? This guy's got a giant mana crystal in his cabin. Hey man, you got any butter? This is what I want. Hello? What do we have here? Spathy Kulikt. Wearing socks, long underwear, and a tunic and a robe. Traits, elven build, ugly, passing fair, and pointed ears. Let's talk to the Magus. He says, huh? Mumble, mumble. Who are you? Hello, bruv. I'm busy. What is it? Well, let's trade then. He has nothing to trade. Wanna get out of here? He says, why should I travel with you? Oh, well, high and mighty Magus. Perhaps you can keep me safe. He says, you got it. I'm with you. Awesome. Okay, well, I want to talk for a bit here. Do you mind if we chat a bit about your history? He says, what did you want to talk about? Well, what was the Cataclysm like for you? Spathy says, I live way out of town. I hear the small towns lasted a bit longer than the big cities. Doesn't matter to me. I was out on my end-of-winter hunting trip. I'd been out of town for a week already. First clue I had things were going wrong was when I saw a mushroom cloud out near an old abandoned military base, way out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't think much about that. Then I was attacked by a demon. A demon? Yeah, it was like a soft-shelled crab with tentacle mouths, and it kept talking in different voices. Oh, he saw Amigo. I saw it before it saw me, and I capped it with my Remington. I like this guy. That just pissed it off, but I got another couple shots off while it charged me. Third or fourth shot took it down. I figured out shit had hit the fan somehow. Headed to my cabin and camped out there for a while, but I had to skip out when a bunch of walkers showed up and trashed the place. I ran into you not much later. Huh. Anyway, I'd love to hear about your survival story. And, it's the same. I have a different question. How did you manage during those early days? Oh, it's all the same. Okay. I'm curious about another topic then. I just wanted to talk for a bit, and I could use some chit-chat and relaxation. See what he says. Do you think it's weird how we'll, open a locked building and find a lone zombie inside? How did it even get in there? Oh, interesting. What else? Uh-oh. Skeletal dog spotted. Stop talking? Yes. Where is this thing? Well, this isn't good. It can see me. It's a bit slower than me. Oh, no. Alright, hold on. Let me inside. Oh, no. How are we going to contend with the skeletal dog? Does this guy have what? He has a light battery. No weapons. Alright, what do we have in this shack here? Got some scrolls and more scrolls. Liminal pathways. Practical pyromancy 7th edition. All kind of good stuff. We should probably try to make it out of here with that. What will the gun do to the skeletal dog? Probably not much. Okay, let's explore our offensive options. We have our M16 burst rifle, which may or may not do much. Magic Missile, which may do something. Wand of Fireball, which I'm afraid to use. Okay. We need to set up our... rules. So let's use what the usual are. Ah, this is a she, by the way. Okay. Rules for your follower. Import and export settings. I really need to take advantage of that next time. Okay, we want them to follow us at about 2 paces. Not investigate noises. Not smash zombie corpses. I'm not sure I want her to move freely to attack enemies. Let's hold the line. She can sleep when she wants. We don't want to use silenced weapons because we don't have any. She will use ranged weapons. She'll attack enemies that get too close and aim when it's convenient. Yes, that sounds good. My practical skill in social has increased to 1. Here's my hope, is that we can grab some things from the cabin, slip out the window. Now there's a huge mana crystal here, and I don't know what to do with these. I'll see you in the comments. Help me out with that. Do I want to hit that with a pickaxe, or deconstruct it with the construction menu, or do nothing with it, or what? I don't know. I'm going to mark the fact that there's a huge mana crystal here. So let's use red exclamation point. Huge mana crystal. Okay, great. Now, if I can, I'll just glance around the cabin using my... I can't look over here. Let's see if we can grab these magic items really quick. What's this? Dazzling. There's dazzles coming off of that. Oh, you know what would also be good? Let's close that window. Maybe we can avoid the dog coming after us. I'm going to grab everything off the shelf here. Ignis Fatuus summons ghostly foxfire to lead your enemies astray. Well, that's neat. We know about these. Oh, picking up these items will be considered stealing. No. Really? You know, this guy is on our team, and yet it would be stealing to grab them. Let's see if there's anything worth stealing. A famous animist grimoire. Its cryptic passages describe and map connections between the spiritual world and ours. It contains wrathful spirits, spirit walk, and ethereal grasp. Harvest of the Hunter creates arrows. We have pyromancy. The 2020 edition of the classic tome of fire magic, not containing any restricted battle magic, but popular all the same. Contains firebolt, extinguish, finger firelighter, baking hands, cloak of warmth. I would love to pick all of these up. I wonder if they're all stealing. How will he react if I steal that he's on my team? He may ask me to put the books down, I guess. I think that's kind of a bug, to be honest. So that's my opinion. Let's see about grabbing these. Continue, yes. Alright, let's check and make sure he didn't get upset. No, he seems fine with that, so it's okay. Let's just grab these items. Okay, now the skeletal dog has begun to wump. So we need to get the heck out of here. We'll give him the slip. I'm pretty sure he's banging up against this door here. So, what is in the bedroom? I'm curious. I don't want the dog to come through the window at me, but... You're blinded. Ah, the mana crystal blinded us. Wonder how long that lasts. We can peer through the windows at the contents of those rooms. Okay, great. We're no longer blinded. We don't want our friend to get blinded either. Yeah, we'll peer through the windows at what's the contents of those rooms. We're gonna slip out the back. Uh-oh. Now our friend is going to open the door over there, is he? This isn't good. We need a better solution to our friend's activities. There's a problem with his configuration, or with her configuration, apparently. Talk about our rules. Yeah, she doesn't want to go through windows. She's trying to go to the door. Darned old NPC configurations, anyway. What if we say she will not unlock doors to open them? And we turn off, she will open doors to reach a destination. Does she come through the window now? Oh my goodness. This is so scary. I need a configuration that will let her climb through a window. Or we could bash the window. Maybe she would climb through if the window was bashed. Let's try that. Is she blind or something? No. She will hold the line. Is this the problem? Move freely. She will not go places that require opening a door. We just changed that one to try to get her through here. It says she will not bash down obstacles. Maybe we could change that one. Alright, let me take a pause here and see if I can fix this. Oh, okay. Actually, I figured it out. So I can order her to move to a location. So if I do this and I say, tell you to move to a location, now I should be able to tell her to move here. There we go. Now I got her through the window. Alright, let's not get engaged with that skeletal dog. That would not be good. Okay, we've got basically an empty bedroom here and an empty bathroom. No big deal. So we've pretty much got everything except whatever might have been in the kitchen. Yes, we made it. Oh, and we avoided the dog too. Thank God. Okay, so we'll basically try to go essentially the same way that we came before. I'm gonna have to do some research to find out whether NPCs can use wands and cast spells and stuff. Especially since this is a Magus. Oh, by the way, we should look at their character sheet. Let's talk to them, and I should be able to look at with L, perhaps. No, not that way. Size up stats. No, that's not it either. How do we do this? It's not assess personality either. There we go. Examine status. It's not it. How the heck do I look at her character sheet? I'd like to know more about your abilities. Here we go. Okay, their weight is skeletal. Their lifestyle feels awful. We need to feed this poor person. They've been starving out here in the woods. Looks like they have melee 3, unarmed combat 3, bashing 3, cutting 3, piercing 3, marksmanship 4, throwing 3, archery 3, handguns 3, submachine guns 3, spellcraft 5. Wow. Okay, maybe they can teach us some spellcraft, yes? Also, survival, food handling, fabrication. Pretty much a 3 in everything. Very good. Elven build is an intrinsic part of you, okay? They have animal kinship, are immune to disease, have elven hearing. Delicate pointed ears allow you to hear all the sounds in the world. Fey vision gives them NV vision. Lesser mana efficiency, light step, mana regeneration, natural stride. Passing fair is, you're the fair folk. Yeah. Poison resistant, reverie. Rather than sleep and sensate like humans do, you blend living, night, and dreams into a harmonious whole. You're not bothered by light levels and need much less sleep per night. They have a bad temper and tend to be unhappy. This says that they have, you live firmly in reality and never experience extremely vivid dreams. You'll be unable to gain dream magics from sleeping after strange events. They're far-sighted and jittery with junk food intolerance and a picky eater. They have a school deficiency in innervation. No matter how hard you try, you never manage to master innervation spells. They suffer from seasonal allergies, ugliness, apparently, and a weak stomach. They're also firstborn. The first elves sprang forth from magic and moonlight before the ancestors of humanity stopped scurrying through the underbrush to avoid dinosaurs. You won't let that legacy die with you. Severely malnourished. So we're going to have to work on that. Don't worry, there's plenty of food where I come from. Avoiding combat. That is the key, and especially in this version of Cataclysm where we have started so late into the year, and the evolutions are just ridiculous. Hoping to get back home and continue to train up to get us a good bash weapon going. I'm going to build some more smoking racks. We're going to probably smoke some horse meat while we're at it. And get us a pen built for those horses and start breeding them, or get us a little horse-drawn carriage or something like that going. Although we have 3 horses and 3 companions. I really do hate to slay one of those horses, but I see no other way to accomplish my goal of getting a shillelagh. It's just the price of the Cataclysm, I'm afraid. Okay, we need to head straight to the right now. I've gone a little too far north. Now, our friend with the elven ears is probably fully comfortable with this forest setting and can hear our footsteps from a mile away. Right, we're headed straight into the so-called grove. Have to be mindful the elf is far slower than we are. Is this the grove? Yeah, I think it must be. This is the edge of the grove. Let's look here. It's a grove of birch trees, I do believe. So we can probably make out with thousands of birch nuts thanks to this grove. I've spotted a hostile behind us. What do we have here? Ah, a shimmering spider from Xedra Evolved. A dog-sized spider. The air around it has a faint shimmer of light, possibly reflected from tiny strands of webbing. We just avoided, there it is, spiders. This area is covered in spiders. That was a relatively close call. Uh-oh. She said, incoming maniac to the east. Yes, but I have told you not to engage with maniacs. Hey. Spathy the Magus is fleeing from you. You're fleeing the wrong direction, Spathy. They're panicking. They're panicking. They're panicking. Oh, no. Wait, she said maniac to the east. That's me. I am the maniac, aren't I? Let's look. Friendly. Fleeing. Aware of your presence. Oh, weird. Well, I don't know what the problem with this NPC's attitude is. We shouldn't be having any problems at all. But anyway, I'm going to have to wrap the episode up right here. And we'll pick up about where we left off. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have, or at least half as much. I'll see you in the next one. And in the meantime, take care.